Pass it on to the main man. Jay Stodding.
That's not me, it's Dale.
Dale Smith, the main man.
Oh no.
So the ball's been thrown up in the middle of the ground and ball comes out towards centre wing and there's a number of players dumping on the ball. Mitchell's down there, also Nelson. Umpire comes in, will take both players. Good body work, neither player takes it. Grigg out of the contest, throws the ball into the half-forward line. Highland comes up, can't take clean possession. Scholt goes back and collects it, falls over the top of it. Now Highland's over it, he needs to get it out. Umpire's parading around the outside again, but again, benefit of the doubt given there. No opportunity to get rid of it. Scholt thought he was going to take possession of the ball. Umpire Fanning says, no, it's mine. Ball up centre half forward for the Thomson side.
Who? Shoddy, you claiming him?
What for?
Your man?
Nah.
So ball tapped down, front of the contest. O'Neill tries to pick the ball up, traps it. Mitchell has it, went back by hand. Nice looking kick towards goal. It's what they needed to start him off in this quarter. Umpire says that's okay. I think he's come back to the centre of the goal square.
Hybens gets it down to the side of the pack. Peel, wrapped up though by Grigg. Good second effort. Through the middle though, Muir followed up. Right foot kick towards centre half forward. Yeo worked Ansell past the football. Murphy a kick off the ground towards Forbes. One out, 10 metres out from the square. He turned his circle like a Kenworth Betson who didn't get that back there in time. Tresize gets there as well, puts it through on Sport third quarter scoreboard.
It's an interesting adjective we got there from you. Turns like a Kenworth.
They turn circle like a Kenworth. Haven't you heard that one before? Kick in, goes towards Grigg, goes up, can't take the mark. Front and centre though, Oakley. Right foot kick out wide, looking for McKay. Quinlivan's across there as well. Ball just sits in the field of play. Quinlivan happy to see it over. Throws the ball in. Grigg gets it down to the side. Mitchell picks it up out of the pack, then drops it back into the pack. Peel's in there working hard for it as well. And also McLeod.
Ball up.
And the umpire will come in and do attack for them. Hybens. Grigg gets it down towards McLeod, intelligently tapped it on to McKay, runs through centre wing, goes towards Hodgson at half forward over his head. Ling read it the better for Inverleigh, got it away to Hutchison, close to the boundary line. Left foot kick has to be pretty good with it. Muir hits him on the bootstraps, can't pick it up. First attempt, second attempt he can, and then he gets ripped off the football. Peels there though, gives it away by a hand to Quinlivan. Further afield they go now. Right foot kick out towards McConaughey on half forward, had to double back and get it and does so. O'Neill stands the mark, so back towards centre wing he's standing. Called to play on now, has to get around O'Neill. And can he? Yes, just. He gets the handball away, puts Carr under pressure, hasn't been sighted all day. Clark's done a good job and that's dropping the footy. And Clark will take it in the middle for Thomson. Called to play on now. He goes down the middle, looking for the pass to Quinlivan. Unfortunately, Quinlivan plays for Inverleigh. Takes the mark back into the centre square, chips it back inboard. Peel takes the mark. Atkinson stands it. Right in the middle of St Albans Reserve. He can chip the ball to Gillett. He doesn't. He chips the ball short towards Nelson, who plays on now. Runs towards centre half forward. Goes to the right foot kick. Long Ansell uses the body. Good play, Yeo. At the back, gets some support as well from Coulson, who runs away, backs himself. Takes a bounce and goes outside 50. Looking for Scott. Can't take the mark on his chest. Coming across Bremner. Scott can't keep it in. And we'll have a
thrown back in, over the top. Oakley knocks the ball back towards the boundary line. Further afield by Mitchell. Goes out towards McLeod. Back with Oakley. Chaps it up to Mitchell. Not clean hands, but they've kept it running forward. Ends up, and the ball is cleared out of their half back line in towards the half centre wing. Menzies doesn't, or runs underneath the ball. Picked up, handball went backwards. Not clean pick up there by Hutchison. Quinlivan has been clean and has been so all day. Goes back in towards the centre half forward position. Ansell makes front possession and takes the ball. Can look to drive the ball in towards Gerard. He's there. Going back, Atkinson, courage, put the hand up, did enough to get the ball out. Forbes on the right foot, kicks the ball around the corner, but only as far as Coulson, and he goes across and takes the mark. Goes out towards the 50-metre line. Ansell leads in the race for the ball, picks the ball back into the centre half forward position, and a mark has been taken there by Forbes. And he spins around and kicks the goal, so Marcus Forbes.
Didn't even see it.
There you go, I kept my eye on it. You were commentating, that's okay. Hybens gets it down, only as far as McLeod, gets it further afield towards McKay and Quinlivan again. And McKay, ball magnet in the third quarter already, goes towards half forward. Highland steals it, gives the candy, gives it away to McLeod, running away from goal, and that's where the ball ends up as well. Out of bounds on the full, that was Steve McLeod. Out of bounds on the full left forward for the Hawks. Looks to try and switch the play. Does so now, just a short little chip. Oh, geez, it'll want to sit all right for Quinlivan. Gives it back to McHenry. Folds it up, takes a bounce, runs towards half-back, goes towards centre wing with a kick, going to drop short. Bremner, Scott stood his ground and took the mark. He chips the ball back in, board to Grigg, under pressure from McConaughey. Might be a turnover. Hyben's got ripped off the football. And then through the middle, Oakley left the football behind though. Pack develops just inside the centre square at centre half forward for the Tigers. Umpire says play on. And it will be a ball up, just ball came out to Scott. Grigg and Hybens. Grigg nearly takes it out of the ruck contest. Through the middle, Highland rips it away again. Handball to Mitchell off a step. Goes towards Jackson McLeod. Takes the mark. 45 out from goal directly in front. Jackson McLeod. Comes in now. Missed it. A long way. Missed it too. 3 for 1 behind.
To the ball, Ling, goal square, kicks out, goes straight up the middle of the ground. Hybens is his target. Why wouldn't you kick in that direction? Unfortunately, doesn't take the mark. Cleaned up there, goes to Muir. Muir kicks round the corner. As along the ground, Gerard traps it nicely. Has a player outside, and it's Bremner, so he can be away. Ansell's in space by himself here. They've played the press, and they've got through it. So Ansell takes the mark, plays on. Oh, not too sure he had a real awareness there, but Forbes takes the ball. Betson's with him. He has it, loses it. Atkinson had it, and Clark has it. Now Ansell tackles him. And the ball comes out at ground level. It's going to end up with Ansell again. Kicks round the corner. Good smother by Atkinson. And again, it's O'Neill who comes out of defence. Looking for the longer options. Has to go towards Highland. Also coming across there, McKay. Ball is tapped back. Goes back towards Mitchell. Takes the ball. Handballs back inside, but he's pressured over the boundary line by Shot. May give themselves a chance with that bit of a bruise in the last, but would need to kick a couple more. But it's Peel who emerges with the ball. Good body there from McConaughey. Takes the ball. Runs towards 50. Takes a bounce. Takes 2. Mitchell in pursuit, runs inside, goes towards goal, goes across the face, and will go through for a minor score. David Peel, 2 goals, 3. Third quarter action, De Grande Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Oh, kick in, came towards Highland. Hyben's got a hand to it. McConaughey run onto it. 45 out, kick was partly smothered. McLeod, Stephen running the other way at defensive 50. Right foot kick towards McKay, 2-on-1. Tom Watson comes in, it hits him on the shoulder. He had no idea what was going on. Now he's got it at half back. He drills it towards Menzies, who takes the mark. He's got McLeod running on for him. If he sees him, he wants to go further afield. He goes long towards Jackson McLeod. Hutchison called out, and or McHenry took the mark. Anyway, McHenry plays on across half back. Right foot kick out further and chopping it off. Good play too. Coming across with Scott, but it falls into the arms of Muir. Goes towards half forward. Punched away from Murphy by Coulson. Gillett's there. Comes off Bremner. Now Coulson across half back. Rides a tackle. Goes to the right foot kick. Short towards the middle. Prendergast though for Inverleigh. The turnover. He measures the pass towards Carr. Takes the mark just inside the centre square at centre half forward. Left foot kick towards half forward. Up from behind Bremner. Needs to be good. Handballs it away to Murphy. Had it. Lost it. Needs to pick it up again. Does so. McLeod gets him in a tackle. Now Gillett. Held onto him too long. Should be, well, could have been advantage, but it'll be Murphy with the free kick at half forward. So Matt Murphy, who's kicked 2 goals, 65 out from goal. Forbes gives him half a lead. Lockie Hill comes on. He gives it away by hand to Prendergast, who loads it up and goes long to the goal square. Big packs there. Everybody goes up. Nobody stays down except Clark. Doesn't fall for him, though. Through the middle. Umpire says play on. Ball spills free to Clark again. Gets away to Coulson from a defensive 50. Goes towards the centre wing, half-back flank. Watson takes the mark. Does well. Under pressure. He goes with a right foot kick around the corner to Oakley. Takes it on centre wing. Called to play on now. He chips the ball towards Menzies. Right on the boundary line in between wing and half forward on the outer side. Not much to kick to though. Inverleigh dropped one back. Ling's there. He plays on. He wants to take him on and he just gets around. Goes with the right foot kick long towards Hodgson. He goes up Hutchison from behind. Falls to the front. Schultz gives it away. Peel from half back towards centre wing. The turnover towards Bremner. He could be away if it sits for him. McFarlane comes at him. He gets around him easily. Does well. Drives it towards the full forward position. They got 2-on-1. Getting there is Garrard. Gets around. Handballs to Ansell. Needs to kick it 20 metres out, lines it up and has missed. Through Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 12 minutes played.
Ball comes in quickly. Tresize takes the mark as player further afield. Short kick finds Betson. Hill comes in, takes his mark, plays on quickly again. They continue to move it. That's not a good kick. It's gone towards Hybens. Had 2 grabs, had 3 grabs, didn't pick it up. And McLeod reading the flight of the ball off the pack, does well. Has the ball in the half centre wing, goes into the half forward line. Good kick, finds McKay. So he's been prominent in this third quarter. The next kick's got to be good. Finds McLeod. Long kick in. McLeod's up. Also Oakley has spoiled each other. Handball goes back to Menzies. Menzies goes towards goal. And he kicks his first goal of the afternoon. James Menzies.
A push for against Inverleigh. Steve
McLeod has milked that, hasn't he?
He milked it for everything it was worth, and he got the free kick. He goes short to Grigg. So Thomson from the middle again. Thought about the handball outboard, but he elects to go long. He goes to McLeod. Oh, it's a terrible kick off the boot. Might end up okay. McKay made it look very good because it wasn't the best kick off the boot from Russell Grigg, but Tom McKay's taken the mark. Comes in now. Right foot kick. Always going right. And it's stayed out there as well, so...
Well, that's exactly where I'd be going. Although he goes a little bit wider of Hybens this time. He's head towards Russell Grigg. Grigg's out there. He takes the mark. Didn't take it. Lister able to feed the ball forward. Does well. Prendergast comes out. Ends up with Hybens because they're out and running now. Ball goes backwards towards Lockie Hill. Hill goes into the half forward line. Another nice kick. Hits Trotter. Didn't have to move. Plays on quickly. Good transfer of play. Goes towards Forbes, and Forbes comes out and he takes the mark. And we'll go back.
There we go.
Towards
goal. Here it comes. There we go. And the 50.
No,
Good on you, mother.
It's not a 50.
Why their press doesn't work? Thompson's.
Because they're not as good.
They don't work hard enough.
Forbes kicked for goal. Didn't take a lot of time over the ball, and he moves it along to 7-8-50 for the Thomson side. And the mark has been taken by Highland. Quick release of the ball now. Comes out towards McLeod again. He goes in towards the wing. Mark is taken there by O'Neill. So he's to his feet. Needs to get the ball going quickly and does so. Kick wasn't too good. That mark has been made good because Menzies has taken it. He's been okay through there. Higgins also played pretty well. But Menzies not quite too sure where he wants to go. Called to play on by the umpire now. Goes in towards centre half forward. Coming across. Good spoil by Oakley. I'll tell you what, knocked it a fair way. Unfortunately, went to the opposition side. Ends up with Gerard in the middle of the ground. His handball goes back towards Hutchison. Finds himself into a bit of space on centre wing. Has time to steady and go into the half forward line. Ansel up in front of Yo-Yo, takes the mark. Gee, they're not wasting any time. They're playing on very quickly. Turns and runs, goes in along towards the goal square. Big task here. Hybens is there. He had a hand on the ball, just got through the escape.
Kick, but now there's a lot of leeway for it.
Yo kicks in, finds Christian Holland in the back pocket, takes a bounce, settles down, goes towards half back looking for Betson, cut over the top 25 metres. Ball spills free in the end to Grigg, runs from half back, kicks it towards half forward, and over the back. Hodgson, if he can pick it up, he can get around. He does. Got a bit of time now to set it up. McLeod gives him a lead. He goes in that direction and he takes the mark. 40 out from goal, close to the boundary line though. He's just as likely to pot this one. It's a pretty good kick.
Just go for the goal square.
Comes in now, drives it long. Oh, just missed. 3 for 1 behind. 7-9-51 Thomson. They try
Eagleton with the ball again for the full-back position. Doesn't waste too much time. Comes in short and we'll find Muir. Muir again, some quick transfer. Goes further afield towards centre half back. Or centre half back. And Ryan Gerard has taken the mark. Again, another short option. Heads towards Bremner. Hasn't been too bad today, Bremner. Provides plenty of run. Kicks the ball on quickly. Goes looking for Schultz. Atkinson there. Didn't have his eyes on the ball. Probably lucky to get away with that. And this time the umpire says he's been held on to. Forbes takes the ball. Paid the play on. The umpire allows it. Goes into centre half forward. Ansel didn't get the mark. A good spoil from behind. Picked up there by Clark. Went looking outside. Needs support now because Trotter dives on the ball. Ansel comes up with the ball. Tackled. Brought down. Needs to feed it out. Not come out as yet. It ends up with Atkinson. He's got it. Trotter's over the top of him. And the umpire this time will come in and ball it up in the centre half forward position. Ball thrown up. Hybens taps the ball down. Went to O'Neill. Fed it through towards Highland. Looking for options outside was Atkinson. Now to Clark. Clark stopped and propped and went backwards. Found Tresize from the half-back line. Kick towards centre wing. Kick needs to be good. It was a great kick. Good mark. And Watson takes it and plays on. Goes further afield. Goes in towards Oakley. Good ball from McHenry. Closing by Lister. Also there. Tapped down there by Lister. It's good. So it goes towards Muir. He can't get the ball. Betson's with him. He pushes it back Thompson's way towards centre wing. There's plenty of numbers around the ball. Inverleigh clear the ball out. Russell Grigg just playing behind the ball, picks it up and goes back in by hand. Found Highland, has time to steady, propped and stopped and went back to the half-forward line. The kick wasn't good and coming up was Hybens. So Hybens at one end, returns it around, goes back to Quinlivan. He's tackled. Good chase from behind again, but he's able to release the ball to Peel. Running player outside is McConaughey, coming close. Clark read the flight of that ball very well, has an option in front of him. Use it, and that's Hodgson, and he's away. Can run and carry, and that's what he's going to do. Takes one bounce, goes for the second. McLeod leads up, went for the third, went outside. Good kick, found Menzies. Options are good. McLeod still leading, needs to go back towards the goal square. Umpire says he's gone over the mark. That was Ling. 50 metres, back in the goal square. Game closing up. Oh.
Goes all right, Jacob Clark, doesn't he?
Yeah, good. Look, these young kids are going to be good, mate.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They've got a bit of pace about them, good size. Just need to fill out over summer, get in the gym. They all sort of build Cal.
You smile about it. You like to get in the gym too, don't you know?
And the goal has been kicked there. James Menzies has his second and the eighth now for the Thomson side.
Bit of lack of discipline there from Inverleigh.
Grigg gets it down, look for Highland. Prendergast though through the middle, dropped the football. Mitchell over at McConaughey. Handball, came back towards Highland again. Now Muir stands up on centre wing and gets it away by right foot towards half forward. Carr taps it, in fact it's Hill, taps it away, close to the boundary line. Clark comes at him, keeps the ball in, through the hands of Carr, still close to the boundary line. Betson just taps it over for a boundary throw in. Found touch, Lister. Hybens is there as well, and big thump away as well. Shepherding against Thomson. So it will be Lister with the free kick at half forward for Inverleigh. He goes long towards Ansell. Goes up, can't take the mark. Betson, handball away to Coulson. Runs across half back, goes towards the outer side, looking for McGaffin. He takes the mark on half back. Chips it towards Menzies on centre wing. Has to be good overhead. Can't take the mark. Second effort needs to be there as well. Great pick up. Handball. Inboard was okay. Now they go towards the middle. Gardner gives it, shows it. Bit of candy as usual. Timmy goes to the right foot. Long towards half forward. Oakley takes the mark. Renowned for the big grabs, Dean Oakley at half forward. 50 out from goal. McLeod one out in the square. Just kick it to him. He does. Oh, he thought about it. Now he doesn't. And he still doesn't. Now he's called to play on, so now he's in trouble. He gives it back to Menzies. He settles down, gives it back to Oakley. Gains 5 metres. Now he drives it towards the lead. Terrible kick, though. Comes out. Inverleigh with the numbers. Muir had it and can break free from half back. Goes long towards the middle. Thomson have got 3 blokes. Can they do it? No, they can't.
Someone want the football.
Nobody wanted it. Coulson ran back, didn't take it, and Trotter did. And he got the free kick for a high over the shoulder in the middle of the ground. So Clayton Trotter.
Jesus. Deflating.
Leads on from Ansell. Goes in that direction now. Great kick. Look at that. And takes the mark. 45 out from goal. Hurt himself taking the mark as well.
Incorrect.
He comes in now. Distance is all right. Accuracy though. Missed it. They lead Thomson 8-9-57. Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 25 minutes played.
Yo plays onto himself, goes out wide. Should have been a ball from behind there. The mark has been taken by Muir, so they'll be able to go back into attack. David Pillard's in half forward, calls for the ball, goes in that direction. Hybens is there, and that was no one else is going to compete with him there. And he goes up and he kicks. Well, he takes the mark and he'll go back, and I reckon
The aunties, they just punch the ball and put your head on the line.
So Hybens comes in from centre half forward, has the distance but not the accuracy. On to Thomson, and a third quarter action to Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Yeo kicks in straight towards Hybens again. Nearly takes it. Atkinson, his second effort was all right. Shuffled it out. Peel's there. Might pick it up as well and run free. Thought about the handball forward. He got it away to Carr off a step. Left foot kick around the corner. And Ansell is taken in the right forward pocket. Plays on quickly, gets it back to McConaughey. Slack checking from Thomson. And Brent McConaughey, who's kicked one this afternoon, comes in. Right foot kick straight through the middle. So Brent McConaughey second. And the 11th for Inverleigh. 11-13. Something, man.
Ball back on the centre. Hybens over the top, taps it down, goes to Muir. Had runners outside, but both was Hill and also Peel. Went to Hill, back into centre half forward position.
Jesus Christ.
And now Matthew Carr is going to go back, and he'll again put some breathing space within this side. And Thomson, he's one of the most... Probably hasn't had too many touches this afternoon, so he's been well held by Clark. But Matthew Clark just ambles in. Nice looking approach at goal, and you wrap him up, and he kicks it behind, unfortunately, for the Inverleigh side right on three-quarter time. 1980 for the Inverleigh side, 8-9-57.